All right, I'll see John number two. John number two. This video is titled Straight Size. Let's fucking go.
Hi.
Ah.
So a lot of folks in the comments seem to be either confused or strangely triggered by the term straight size.
I don't subscribe to stupid phrases that you make up. There's no such thing as straight sized. There's no such thing. You mean not morbidly obese? You mean, taller than you are wide? Straight size is not a thing. Or are you gay sized? Are you homo sized? Are you lesbian sized? No, straight has to do with your sexuality. You're gay, you're lesbian, or you're not. So keep on smoking it. Smoking the pipe, whatever you're
So I
smoking.
just wanted to hop on and explain the term and why I use it, and then you can form your opinions as you will.
It gives me attention.
Short answer is straight size just means not plus sized. It's the exact opposite.
Not fat. Not fat. Let's get back to the terms. Plus sized. You mean fat? Plus sized. Plus sized, does that mean because you've added all the sizes together to get the size that you're at? You've added size 2, size 3, size 4, size 5, and you've gotten size 30. Because it's 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Come on, man. Come on.
This is a term that I guess is predominantly used by clothing retailers. It refers to sizes usually 00 to 12, although there are often 14s and 16s available in straight sizes as well.
No one uses this. I've never heard I've never seen a retailer use this. Of course, I don't shop at these places, but I know plus size being used. I've never seen an ad or something straight sized. It's nonsense. It's made up. It's an insult to people that are just take care of themselves. You're straight sized. You mean I'm a human being that eats real food and exercises? Okay. So straight size it's not the opposite. That's not, no. It's like you're fat. You're not fat. You gotta stop softening these terms because it takes away the personal responsibility of your habits leading you to where you are. No one's accidentally morbidly obese.
Plus sizes are a different range and they start at a size 14, so often there is overlap in stores that carry both straight and plus sizes. Apparently, there is a difference in the way that the clothes are cut and constructed for plus sizes, which I think is merchandisers' excuse for either not carrying a plus range or charging more for plus size clothing.
A retailer has every right to charge more. It's more material. You buy a bigger car, you buy a bigger house, you're going to pay more. So you want a tarp, it's going to cost you more. More material. So stop whining.
So that's what it is. Why I use it.
And by the way, a lot of times you get like an XL, but if you do like a triple XL, it's going to be more. It's like it's double the shirt. It's ridiculous to think that you should charge the same for like a small as you do a triple XL. It's like 3 times the fucking shirt. Okay.
I don't really like terms like thin or skinny in particular. You actually probably won't really hear me refer to myself as fat very often either. I find those terms just be a little bit hurtful. They have judgment attached to them, both positive.
They have personal responsibility attached to them. They have judgment. They're hurtful. That's on you. That's on you. It's on you. Okay. The problem with all these videos is you have these people that are trying so hard to not make positive changes. It's like, it's so much more effort to try to manipulate language to satisfy your ego rather than just to fucking start lifting some weights and eating a goddamn steak and not stuffing Cinnabons down your throat. Like, no one is obese from breathing. No one is. It's impossible.
A negative on either side, so I don't like to use them. And also, they're not always entirely accurate. I have plenty of straight size friends who are not skinny. I also think that using the term straight size versus plus size helps to better demonstrate the arbitrary line between bodies that we deem acceptable and unacceptable.
Bodies we deem acceptable. Oh, God.
In society. So that's it. It's really not that deep. I like to use straight size versus plus size. You might.
It's deeper if you're plus size. It's pretty deep. There's a lot of thickness. Get it? Okay.
See different people on here use different terms. We're not a monolith. If you do find the term straight size offensive or rude, as I've been told, please feel free to tell me why that is. And if the reason is because it's just a PC term by nature and that's what bothers you about it, and I don't think you're going to really like my videos at all. So that's it. It's just the terminology I prefer. I'm happy to have a dialogue about it in the comments if that feels necessary.
Okay. By the way, PC is another term for authoritarianism. Politically correct is just shit that you can't say. So that's controlling speech. Okay, that's a bullshit term. It's politically correct, aka don't say these words because we said so. If you don't say that, then you can get fired. You could do this, you could that. That's censoring free speech. You're not allowed to make those sounds with your face. You make these sounds, it's not acceptable. So that's just policing speech. So fuck your political correct bullshit. If you find straight size offensive, no. I find your apathy and your wish for power and control offensive. You're welcome to want control. Most people want power over another human, but that's why you're supposed to have children so you can control them, right? You can be authoritarian. You can be a communist in your household. But as a society, you can't interrupt what other people are doing with their freedoms. Yeah, I mean, is it offensive? I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I think it's offensive for the English language. I think it's offensive in its labeling of trying to justify. The problem with straight and plus is that you're trying to smooth over. I think it's like the smoothing over. I'm trying to think of the right word. Smoothing over, or I don't know. You're decreasing the impact of what obesity does to a human body. I mean, it's your responsibility. Changing the words does not make you healthier, right? Changing your words does not make your pancreas function better. It doesn't make your insulin sensitivity improve. So these are things that you could change the language all you want. It doesn't change the outcome. These people are going to be paying the price. So you can call it whatever the fuck you want. You're the one that's going to need to get your leg amputated because you wanted to play the hashtag game rather than actually changing your habits.